Here we go. The top 10 in the world have made it to Sunday afternoon. They're about to get into the water for the final time at Super League Triathlon. It looked like a clean start, and this will be one of the quickest races of the weekend. There is no more tactics to worry about. It is all out. Look for Richard Varga to put the gas down. He will not be headed out of the water unless something shocking happens. The guy who has been challenging him out of the water, Andreas Helversberg, is no more, and that is Varga at the bottom of your screen, number 12. A high stroke rate. He looks very comfortable in the water, and he's already putting a little bit of time into the rest of the competitors. He knows he needs to win this and have luck to have any shot at that 100 grand. There is, of course, though, money for second and third, 50 grand, 25 grand. All of these guys will get a check, but the big check is still up for grabs.
And Igor Poliansky, I wonder if he knew that in the last race, positioned himself on the pontoon right next to Varga. He's been one of the best swimmers all for the last 2 days, and there he is, right on the feet, and he'll go second around the can. And you watch Richard Varga move around these swim buoys. He's definitely the quickest, and he tends to gap them each swim buoy.
Surely at some point someone said to Richard Varga, you should just be a 400 or 800 metre swimmer because you dominate. Not that he's not good at the other legs, and we saw him stand on the podium on Friday, and fantastic job, but that swim is an Olympic-style swim.
There's the gap, look at that. Geez, he's fast around those swim buoys.
He is just phenomenal, and I mean, it goes to show you his absolute excellence in the water, but again...
Look who's on his feet.
Exactly.
Like, kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos indeed to Jake Birtwistle.
To Jacob Birtwistle.
I'm really happy for the young Australians. I mean, that have the three that have made it, obviously, and we talked about Matt Hauser so close to making this final round, but he certainly has said that he's not been a swimmer. He is a runner. We know how good he is on land, but he has just worked and worked, and it is absolutely paying off for him.
He's got an engine like no one I've ever heard of. He's got an 88 VO2, which is enormous numbers for someone who doesn't know what VO2. That's basically the engine capacity of the athlete, and that's a big number.
I thought VO2 was the shampoo.
It is, I
think it is.
Yeah. He uses 88 bottles of it. He looks good looking.
You wouldn't need it. Some of these guys were swimming in the hotel pool. They're all so quick that you almost don't notice, or you don't realise how fast they are until you see them in the hotel pool where we've all been staying here at Hamilton Island. They put a wake up. People were getting washed away as they went up and down in the pool. These guys are consummate professionals, incredible swimmers, and we're seeing this again today with Varga leading, and there's quite a knot at the back, and they've had to go a little bit wide, as each of these guys knows that they can't afford to sit anywhere near the back when they get to this jetty, because to go up that hill on the bike, if you're at the back, it's very, very, very hard to bridge that gap at any point.
Well, we know Birtwistle is riding well, and you see that single file swimming means the pace is on. It's definitely not as hot as it was on day one, but he's definitely the pace on. When it goes into that single file look there, the pace is definitely on.
Yeah, it's for someone like Moller, it's a dangerous place to be. As you said, you know, having less numbers in the water for a start is something he wouldn't be accustomed to. And you know, for a non-strength swimmer, you know, when you have a lot of people around you, you know, together, if you can conserve that energy. But Moller could find himself in a fairly dangerous spot if he doesn't get this transition right.
Quick transitions can set this right up for you. A little group can get away, and this will be fast.
Richard Murray will know exactly where Mario Moller is, but out of the water once again, Varga, Birtwistle. Robbie, talk us through it.
Well, guys, for once, this is the smallest lead we've seen Varga have. I think he's just content to be in front and be in control and save himself for a big sprint finish as he comes up towards his bike. They are a lot more strung out. There's 5 athletes that have taken about a 4-second gap. It's Gomez leading the other half through.